Okay, so in the last class, we have completed warehouse order creation rules. We have actually defined the WCRs, try to determinations of this WCR, create automatic pick HUs, and then we have also seen something related to packaging specification, how we make use of packaging specification to create the automatic pick HU in the last class. So today we are going to discuss about process-oriented storage control. So basically this POSC and WCR is heart of EWM. So these two are very, very important topics, and 99% customers make use of POSC and WCR. Otherwise, it will be meaningless of implementing EWM for them. Okay, so today POSC. So POSC, process-oriented storage control. So as the name suggests, POSC mainly focuses on the process, the systematic process, whether it is inbound or outbound. So in order to follow a systematic process, so whether we are receiving the stock or we are shipping the stock, we define some process, fixed process, and then we determine based on different criterias, and then we execute in RFUI or in GUI transaction. So in POSC, if we check our warehouse layout, so till now we were performing all the steps manually, like we were once we perform the goods, receive the stock, stock lies in GR zone, and then we manually move the stock from GR zone to pack work center, and then we manually move the stock to its respective final storage bin based on the strategies. So whether it is inbound or outbound, we have manually created these steps, but in POSC we will try to automate and streamline the process step by step. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, and digging deeper into POSC, in first we'll try to configure POSC for inbound process, and then we'll configure for the outbound process. Okay, so in inbound, POSC in inbound. So the process is first we unload. Okay, so the first step is unload. Okay, and for unload, what is the source storage type? It will be door. Okay, and the destination will be our GR. So fine. After we unload, we put away. Okay, so for put away, our source storage bin will be GR zone, and the destination bill will be based on the strategies, whether it is ST01, ST02, or ST03. Okay, so if we want to streamline our process, like first it should be unloaded, and then it should be put away, and I want to create the I want a system to create the task automatically. Okay, after I complete this step. Okay, so this can be configured, and there are few other configurations. Once we log into SAP, then we can explore few more configurations. But overall, like POSC is here, we define the steps in a sequential manner. This is sequence 1 and this is sequence 2, and for each sequence we actually hard code the source bin and destination bin. Okay, and these are actually called, this each step is called external step. Okay, this is our external step. Each step is an external step. Okay, and all these steps, I mean, in this case we have these two steps, right? So these two steps are defined in our storage process, meaning INB1. This is my storage process. And we will determine the storage process from our WPT, meaning in our WPT 1010, the WPT which we are using for now in inbound is 1010. So we will assign the storage process in WPT, and then you know how to determine our WPT. So that is the whole process. Okay, but let me log into SAP now and see all the required settings, and we'll also try to execute this scenario in inbound today. Okay, I'll go to SPRO. Since we are dealing with warehouse task, it will be under warehouse task and have defined process-oriented storage control. If I open this node, I have these many number of settings where I need to define and assign. So the first thing, so these are here we actually define our external steps as I explained here in our Excel sheet. So these are my external steps. Okay. So the process is, this is not at warehouse level, this is at client level. We need to define the external steps, meaning this one. This is one external step and this is one external step, right? So here I define my external step. Okay. And this external step should be assigned to internal process step. This cannot be created manually. This is SAP has provided these many number of internal steps, and this cannot be created. So whichever external steps you create, you need to assign that external step to the internal step. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll try to define an external step. For unload, I'll define it as 4-digit character R what 1 ULD and 2 PTY. So these are my external steps. External step 1 is 1 ULD. This is for unload, and this is for put away. Okay. So here I'll define a new entry. My external step is 1 ULD, and my description will be unload RN99, and this external step should be assigned to my internal process step. So here you need to select the appropriate internal process step. In this case, unload, we have a separate internal storage process step UNLO. I'll select this and then hit enter. Next, what is our next external step? 2 PTY. I'm defining 2 PTY and give the description. Put away RN99, and for put away I need to select its appropriate process type. So I'll select PUT, hit enter. So the moment I select my internal process step, system will automatically determine the direction. Okay. So based on the internal process step, the appropriate direction is being determined automatically. This is not changeable. So these are the two. This is the first thing which we need to do. We first need to define the external process step. Once I hit enter, save it. So here definition is done. So what next? Once the definition is done, we should hard code these values, right? So for this step, this is the source. So this is the destination, right? So for each step, we need to give the source and destination. So that should be configured in the next node, which is process-oriented storage control. I'll double click on process-oriented storage control. Here, I need to define or give the warehouse process type, source, and destination here. Okay. So in order to do so, I'll click on new entry. I need to give my warehouse RN99. Under my warehouse RN99. What is the external step? My external step is 1 ULD, which I just defined. 1 ULD. So here for this, what is my source? My source is door. Okay. So for door, I have already defined one storage type with the door role. So I'll select that. And here we have HU type group. Like I told you that this HU type group can be used in other areas like in resource management and POSC, right? So in POSC, for example, if you want to uh, uh, make use of POSC only for few types of HUs, like if I want to make use of POSC only for pallets, then this HU type group can be uh, assigned here. If you keep it as blank, then it is open for all types of HU type groups. So that is the meaning of this HU type group. If you keep it as blank, then it is applicable for all the HU type groups. So the next is for unload, you need to select the appropriate WPT. Okay. The WPT will be unloading HU moment, which is 3065. This is standard WPT. You need not configure anything. This is already given by SAP. You can directly select this. And what is the destination? My destination. So the first step should be the stock from door should be unloaded from door to the GR zone, right? So in this case, my destination bin will be GR zone. So here I need to first give the storage type of the destination. So this is 9010, as you already know. This is my storage type, and select the bin GR zone. Hit enter. Okay. So if I have only one GR zone in my warehouse, then I can directly hard code over here. But if you have multiple GR zones, one for international receiving and other is for domestic. So in that case, if you want to maintain any rules, then you need to activate this. And there is one separate placeholder to determine your GR zones, meaning that staging areas. So that we'll discuss later. But for now, just to understand this concept, I'm giving all the entries here. I'm hard coding all the entries over here. Okay.
If you have several doors and you want to identify those, you need to create several external steps, or you can use that.
Yes, based on your doors, you can determine your uh, the GR zone. So in that case, you are this bin and this bin, meaning this one and this one will be blank, and I'll activate rule based.
Okay, but the external step will be the same, or you need to create?
It will be the same. For I have defined this one ULD external step, and I'll put it as rule based, and system will go to that particular rules and check what is the door, and for that door, what should be the GR zone destination bin. There is a separate placeholder.
Okay.
Yeah. So for now, I'm not activating rule based. Okay. And
what is rule based? Sorry.
You are making, or like you are you are maintaining some rules, like for this rule, this destination bin should be determined. Meaning, see, in my case, I have only one GR zone, but a few warehouses maintain multiple GR zones, and based on some condition, they want to determine its appropriate GR zone. In that case, you activate this rule based, and in that particular config, the placeholder, you actually maintain all the rules, what GR zone should be determined.
What are the rules? Is it an access sequence?
Yeah, kind of access sequence. There you give the sequence, and then once you maintain the sequence, before that you need to maintain here rule based. So that is a separate placeholder.
Okay.
Multiple years on or multiple doors, right?
Yes.
You need to.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Multiple combinations. Yeah. Okay. So IULD. I need to change it, I guess. Maybe I've entered the wrong external step. This is delete. Save it. Q1 ULD, 1 ULD. Save it. Okay, now I'll go to my warehouse. Now, under my warehouse, in my external step 1 ULD, my source should be door, and the process type to unload is 3065. Destination is GR, so 9010. So after unload, what is the next step? Next step is put away. So for put away, my the destination of first external step will be the source of the second step. So it is not necessary to maintain the source. Okay. And the next one is the final storage bin, or the final bin where the stock needs to be put away. As we already know that we have already configured the put away strategies. So this one, this determination of ST01 or ST02 or ST03 is taken care by strategies. Okay. So in this case, we need not maintain any POSC for the second external step. So I'm not maintaining anything. So only I'm maintaining only one POSC, that is for 1 ULD. I'm maintaining the source and destination. Okay. After that, I'll go to storage process, and here, as I explained you in this, I need to define my storage process and assign all these external steps. So that step I am performing here. First, I'll define one in my warehouse RN99. My storage process name is INB1, and the direction is put away. In case of outbound, you can select stock removal. Okay, so I'll select put away, and under my storage process, I need to assign my external steps. I'll double click here, click on new entry. Here, I need to assign my external steps. The first one is 1 ULD. This is unloading. And after unloading, do I need to create the task or put away automatically? In that case, you need to activate this icon. This one, auto WT. Okay, then only system will create this task. This task will be created automatically. That is the reason why I have given this indicator, auto WT. If this check is flagged here, meaning once this task is confirmed, system will come here and check whether auto WT is activated or not. If it is activated, then system will create this task automatically. So that is the meaning of this indicator. That is what I'm activating here. So the next one is product or HUWT. So at what step system needs to create this task? So the reason why SAP has given this option is, so in some cases, like if your strategies is not correct, if put away strategy is not correct, and you haven't activated this indicator. So once you perform this step, system will, for example, if you have 3 steps, first one is unload, after that you perform the deconsolidation, and then you perform put away. Put away is coming in the last step, but in the last step, it is no strategies, or your strategies is configured incorrectly, then there will be some like what we call, your task won't be created automatically, because system will always fail to create one, because the strategies are incorrect. So that is the reason why in the first step itself, system will check if the strategies are maintained correctly, and system will create one in the hold status. Okay, so that is the meaning of this task. I'll explain you or I'll show you when we have when we execute the process. Okay, but for now I'm activating this. Okay, after this I click enter. Here you can see the sequence number is updated as 1, and the next step which I want to execute is put away. I'll select 2PTY, and then since this is the last step, I need not activate this. Okay, so that is the reason why I'm not activating any of these indicators. Okay, so this is sequence 1 and this is sequence 2. What if I want to perform put away first and then unload? Will system allow? No. System will give error. Or what I can do is, So first one is unload and the second one is put away, right? After that, here my storage process INB1 is defined. Okay, I'll go back. I'll give my description as unload and put away. Unload plus put away. Save it. So now my storage process is ready. I have defined my external steps under my storage process, but I need to determine the storage process, right? So for that, what I'll do is, what is a WPT? Our WPT is 1010. That is what we are using, right? If we go to an inbound delivery, we are using the standard WPT 1010. I open any one. So if I open this in form view, what is our WPT? 1010. Now what I'll do is I'll define my own WPT. I'll try to determine the WPT and then I'll assign my storage process in that newly created WPT. So in this way, we can execute our external steps defined in our storage process. Okay. So first, what we'll do is we'll define one new WPT. So in order to do so, I'll go to SPRO. Under cross.
What will invoke the POSC? I mean, like, how do you know that this material has to go through POSC process?
Sorry, can you come again?
How do you know that specific material has to go through POSC process?
Yes, I'll show you that. So once I create the execution in the warehouse task itself, you will see the storage process and external step. If that is blank, then it is not relevant for POSC.
Okay.
I'll show you when we create the WTs. So
sorry, one question, Rohit. For that last step that you did, why did you include the put away if on the definition of it you said we didn't need to include that second one because of the strategies?
yes, so here we have hard-coded door source as door and destination as GRZ. Okay, this needs to be hard-coded because we are not determining this from anywhere. So this should be given the source and destination. Whereas coming to the second external step, so that if you are performing two steps in a sequential way, then it is obvious that the destination of first step will be the source bin of the second step, right? So that is why this is not necessary to maintain. And the next one is system will determine ST01, ST02 or ST03. How is this being determined? This is already taken care by the strategies, right? So that is the reason these two are not necessary to maintain. So that is the reason I haven't maintained any POSC configuration for this step.
If you, in case that you have several years on, then you need to add it here, right?
Obviously, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so let's create a new WPT. I'll copy the existing one, copy, and I'll give it as 101 Z or yeah, put away with POSC. Okay, I'll keep the same. And important thing is here, what is our source bin? My source bin is door, right? So it is necessary to maintain the source in my WPT as door. If you maintain GR, then system won't what we call create your, or system won't consider all these steps or your external steps defined here. You will get some errors while creating the tasks. So make sure that your source bin in the first step is assigned here in our WPT. Otherwise, you'll get errors. Okay. Since this is the starting step, you need to define the correct source bin. So this is my door where I'm trying to unload from door to GR zone. So this needs to be maintained here. This is one important step. And the other one is I need to maintain my, or I need to define my, or assign my storage process. Why it is not showing up here? Didn't I save it? Some reason it didn't get saved. So I'll close this. Now let me assign this. I have assigned my storage process in my WPT 101Z. So this is put away with POSC, and I'll keep all the fields same, which are defined already in standard. So these two settings are important. You need to maintain your source storage type, source bin, and your storage process assigned. Now you have defined your WPT. How will you determine your WPT? So only by defining you can't determine, right? So the next step is to determine. So in this case, how will I determine? So first I'll define a control indicator for determining WPT. First I'll define a control indicator. I'll delete all this. These are all the copied entries. In my warehouse RN99, put away control indicator P1. This is for WPT 101Z. Put away with storage process. So here I have defined my put away control indicator, right? So with the help of this put away control indicator, I'll determine my WPT. I'll go to my warehouse RN99. If my I'll copy this. So in my warehouse RN99, if my document type is INB, and if I have any item type, if my delivery has any of the delivery priority, what is my process type determination indicator? P1. Here I'm defining it, and here I'll determine my WPT. In my warehouse RN99, if my document type is INB, and if my put away control indicator, which is assigned in my product master, which is P1, then system should determine 101Z. Okay, so that is the meaning of this setting. I'll hit enter and save it. Now I need to assign this put away control indicator in my product master. Then only system will determine. I'll go to mat1. I'll click on change. I'll go to warehouse data. So here in general data, you have this field put away process type determination indicator. Okay, here I'll select this and save it. Now, once the delivery is created, in my delivery, in my product master, my put away control indicator is defined. So based on the put away control indicator and document type, your WPT is determined. So after your WPT is determined, system will check what is the source bin and the storage process. System will go to that storage process, and with the help of the source bin, system will execute all the external steps, and system will create the subsequent steps automatically based on that auto WT check. So this is the process in the background how it runs. Okay, so now let's try to create one inbound delivery and see if our POSC is working fine or not. I'll create a new inbound delivery, the same purchase order. Okay, we'll consider mat 01. I'm receiving 2 eaches. I'll save it. Oh God, Somebody has again screwed up this PD64 settings. Delivery cannot be distributed. Okay. So, okay. Now let me go back, go to change mode, and now try to save it. Now it is distributed. Okay, I'll open this document in EWM. So here, this is my document. Let me check if my handling unit is there. Okay, so in order to, there is one more condition for POSC, like this POSC is only applicable for with the deliveries with handling unit management. If your handling units are not there, then POSC can't be activated. Because so if you are trying to unload 100 products, if those 100 products are packed in a HU, then it will be easy for the warehouse workers to scan it and then execute their external steps defined in their storage process. But if this handling unit management is not in place and you are trying to receive the loose materials, then yeah, it will be a mess up to scan all the materials one by one and then execute the process. So that is why SAP has like made it as mandatory, like handling unit should be mandatory if you want to make use of process oriented storage control. Okay, so how this handling unit was built automatically, can anyone tell me? Because I haven't packed this in S4 and now I can directly see this handling unit created in my EWM. Rogelio?
Yes, again, I think I believe you already answered your question or to that.
No. How was it packed automatically?
I think because you already have your packing determination.
Yes, packaging specification. So based
Yeah,
on
yeah,
my packaging, yes, based on my packaging specification, system has packed the material or the product automatically into this HU. Okay, so that is the reason we can see this HU number. Now, what is the next? So here our next step is we need to perform the unload, right? So we can directly perform unload from here, but this won't create any task. System will directly update the status in inbound delivery that unloading is completed. But there is no tracking like the task is created and confirmed at this particular time. So since we are into POSC, we should try to create the task. I mean, we need to create a task and then some warehouse worker should be assigned to the task and then he should confirm that task. So that is our main requirement, right? So in order to perform the unloading or create the unloading warehouse task, you need to select the document, click on inbound delivery, click on follow on function, and then click on unload. So once you click there, here you have unload, right? Here you need to click here and then click on create unloading WT complex. So let's click there. Search sequence, no entry found. Okay. So here we are getting this error. System is not able to determine our strategy, put away strategy. Okay. So there is one error. We didn't. We need to also configure that thing because like.
So who will do all this unloading and all? Is it receiving clerk?
Yeah, this will be done by the receiving clerk. This is just the delivery based. So moving forward, what I'll show you is I'll also show you, or I'll also introduce transportation unit. Then it will be a better picture for you. Here I'll introduce transportation unit.
Yeah, because
so
the receiving clerk, when he does it, he gets the labels.
Yes. So
he
here,
prints the labels, right? Yeah.
here my inbound delivery will be assigned to my transportation unit. From here, I'll perform the unloading and then create the task, and then all the warehouse orders are created automatically based on a POC. I'll show you that.
Because the guys who actually do the movement actually only will do it through RF, right?
Yes. Here we are
Yeah.
only creating the unloading WT. So once this unloading WT is created, some user will be assigned to the WT and he confirms the task. And once he confirms, an auto WT will be created for this. And this will be assigned to the other user and he will confirm. All this can be done in RFUI.
Okay.
Okay. So we are getting this error. When I click here, I get this error, storage type search sequence, because in our document, we have defined a new WPT 101Z. But for that 101Z, we haven't defined any strategies. So this is point one. And one more thing, why while performing the unloading task, why system is determining the strategies in the initial step as well? Can anyone answer this question? My question is, while performing or while creating the unloading warehouse task, why system is looking for the strategies in the initial step as well? Because that is my last step, right? But why in the very initial step?
Oh, it's not because this.
Sorry?
No, I was saying because you don't. You did your.
I'll tell
No,
you.
no. Yeah, I'm confused.
I'll tell you. So I'll go to my storage process again. So here, at the first step itself, I have activated this indicator, product or HUWT. So this is my put away task. When the put away task should be created. So I have activated in the first step itself. So that is the reason why system is trying to look for the strategies when I'm trying to create the unloading task itself. So this is the reason. This is the first issue. Next one, why we are getting the strategies error, right? System is not able to determine the destination bin, meaning the put away bin, because the reason is we have defined a new WPT, right? So for that, our strategies is missing. So for that, I need to go to GR process, go to our strategies under storage type search. Here we have specified storage type search sequence for put away, right? Go here in our warehouse RN99. So here these three entries are maintained, but these three entries are maintained specifically for these WPTs, right? But our WPT is 101Z. So that is the reason why system is failing. What I'll do is I'll copy this and I'll add my WPT. So now system will come here and check for my WPT, my storage type search sequence is there. And then it will look into the storage type assigned to the search sequence. Now let's try to create the unloading task again. I'll go back and come here again. Click on unload. Click create unloading WTs. You can see that set status HU unloaded successfully. Here you can see that the warehouse task has been created. That is the reason why we can see green. In the header, we are able to see the status as red because we have only created the task. Now let's go to the monitor and check our WPT. So this is my inbound delivery. I'll keep that screen open. I'll copy my inbound delivery and go to monitor directly from here. Here, I'll give my inbound delivery, execute. Over here, I'll click on warehouse task. Here, this is the one. No. This is the one. Right. on save. Right. Now I clicked on save. Now if I go to monitor and then click on warehouse task, here you see that there are two tasks created. The first task is step 2 PTY, and the status of this WPT is on hold. Okay, waiting. This cannot be confirmed. If the warehouse task status is B, it cannot be confirmed. Okay, it is still waiting. It is waiting because first this WT should be confirmed. This is as per our configuration itself, right? So if we go to our configuration here, I have defined that, right? Here, auto WT. So once this task is confirmed, auto WT will be created, and then this task can be confirmed. And presently, this task is in B status. So that is what we are able to see here. You understood, right? Why two tasks are created and one of the task is in on hold status, meaning waiting status. If I try to confirm this task, click on confirm WT. System will cancel that task. Okay, system won't allow you to create the task itself. Okay. Now,
Can you repeat that?
Here
So
the
when
status was B. If you try to confirm it, system won't confirm. Instead, system will cancel it. Because first this task should be confirmed. Meaning first you need to move the stock from door to GR zone. And then stock will be in GR zone. And after that, you will be able to confirm the task from GR zone to final bin ST01 to 03. Okay.
Okay.
So here, as you can see, the status is blank, which is open. So let me try to move the stock from door to GR zone. I'll select the warehouse task and then click on confirm WT in background.
So you reverse that.
Sorry?
No, you reverse that? No, because it was on B, no?
No, I tried to confirm it. I just wanted to show you earlier this task was in B status. Okay. Even if you try to confirm it, system will cancel that task. That is the reason why I can see A here. It was cancelled.
Okay.
And once I confirm this task I just confirmed, right? From door to GR zone, system has automatically created this task from GR zone to ST03 and the status is open. Why system has created this task? Because of this indicator. Once this task is confirmed, system will create an automatic task for this step. That is the reason why we are able to see this new task created here from GR zone.
And you have two lines. The
Sorry?
one in the top. You have one in the top and one in the bottom.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll try to create one more delivery. Okay, and that will be a clear picture for you. Select all. Okay, so this is our inbound delivery and our HO is automatically packed. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll try to create an unloading task. So in order to create the unloading task, I need to select the HO, click here, create unloading WT complex. I'll click this and then click on save. So once I click on save, system has created two warehouse tasks. Let's see what are those two warehouse tasks. I'll go to monitor again. So in my monitor, give my document number and then click on warehouse task. So these are two warehouse tasks. So the first warehouse task is in waiting status. This task is waiting to for this WT 1027. Once this task is confirmed, then only you can confirm this task. That is the meaning. Okay. So what is the first task? First task is we need to move the stock from door bin to our GR zone. Okay. And the status is open.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to select this and then I'm moving the stock from door to GR zone. I'll click on confirm WT in background. Now observe the. So now I have confirmed the first step. Now just observe this entry. Okay. This entry, the first entry, especially the source bin and destination bin. I'll click on OK. Now, can you see the source bin has been changed, GR zone, and the status is now open.
Okay.
Earlier it was B in waiting. Now it is open.
Okay.
Okay. Now the stock is lying in GR zone. Now you can confirm this stock. Once you confirm this warehouse task, the stock will be moved from GR zone to your ST0103 bin. And also you can see your external steps here. What is the external step?
Yes.
So this is your unload. This is your put away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I'll confirm this. Click on confirm WT in background. Click on OK. Now the warehouse tasks have been confirmed. And yes, what all details can you see here? You can see my process type 101Z, which we have determined, and into which activity area it was placed. What is the activity? And see, this is my storage process, INB1. So under the storage process, I have defined all my external process steps, right? So here I can see my storage process.
Yeah, I was confused because in the other scenario you have three lines.
Okay, just ignore that because that was in hold status, and when I try to confirm it, the system has cancelled that task. And once I confirm the first step, system has again created a new task. So that is the reason why you can see 3 entries. But just ignore that. And yeah, so this is the actual concept of POSC and the automatic task creation, how it actually works.
Once that you have your POSC activated, as someone will say, you need to follow all the steps.
Yes. System will create your subsequent task automatically and it will be assigned to the users. So that we'll be discussing in resource management.
Okay. Because I was thinking like, what happens if I'm facing some errors? Is there a way to move it manually?
Yes,
replacing.
you can always move manually. You don't have any stock. You can always move the stock manually. Here system is creating the task automatically on the subsequent confirmations with the document reference. But otherwise, if you want to manually move the stock or manually take the decision to which bin it should be moved, then you are free to do. But you won't be following these steps once you deviate. Is that clear?
Yes. Yeah. Which will be? I know if you already answered that, but which will be the difference between warehouse task and warehouse order?
Warehouse task and warehouse order. See, warehouse order is the combination or bundle of all the warehouse tasks under it. And this is per activity area. So we have already discussed in the warehouse order creation rule. So under warehouse order, how many tasks should be there? So this warehouse order is nothing but an executable package. Okay. So in our case, this is my warehouse order number 100413. Okay. So if I what we call, if I click on warehouse orders, so this is my warehouse order. And under my warehouse order 100412, this is my warehouse task 10627. if I hand over this 10041 document to the user, user will have all the details of this task under that warehouse order, and he need to confirm all the warehouse task under the warehouse order. Warehouse task won't be provided to the user. Instead, warehouse order will be provided to the user.
Okay.
So how this task, how many tasks should be assigned, what is the limit, and what are the filters, that we have already discussed in the warehouse order creation rule. So the bottom line is the warehouse order will have all the list of warehouse tasks which should be executed, and the optimization of how many tasks should be assigned to each warehouse order is nothing but it is taken care by the warehouse order creation rule.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So we'll take a 5 minutes break and come back.
Okay.
The status now of our inbound delivery. Need to select warehouse request with the document. You can see the loading is the unloading is completed and the GR is completed. Green. If you go to our inbound delivery, unloading is completed, goods receipt, put away is completed. So here the document flow is updated here. Put away plant task, unloading, transfer posting, and placed in storage. Let us also check if it is updated in BL33 and as well. Some queue failure. Sync connection of material plant. Maybe somebody has again screwed some settings. But anyways. So let us also perform the POAC steps in outbound process as well. So similar to inbound process, we have unloading and put away in inbound process, right? So in outbound also, let us define some set of external steps. Like the first step should be picking. Second one, I need to pack it. Third one is I want to stage it. Okay, so these are my external steps. Like for picking, I'll give it as IPCK or IP.
So sorry, before we can move to the other one, if in the first case, we need to put it in the we need to do the unloading and then move it to the work center and then to the put away. We will need to create a new rule and a new warehouse process type and so on, right?
For which one? You like,
yeah,
if you want to unload and then you want to perform the deconsolidation and then perform the put away, correct?
Yeah.
So deconsolidation is a small topic which I want to cover it later. Okay. So that is the reason why I haven't included deconsolidation step here. So what I'll do is I'll show you the deconsolidation step and the rule based in the next class. So in this class, we are only discussing about the POSC with the basic steps.
Okay. Good.
Right. So this is our POSC in outbound. Here, my first step is 1PIK, and the step second one is 2PAK, and the third one is 3STA or STG. Okay, these three are my external steps, and here my source and destination. So my source and for picking my source, I mean the strategies will be taken care. Okay, and the destination bin will be my work center. Okay, here I'll give it as ST01 or ST02 or ST03. This is anyways determined based on my strategies. Next one is the stock should be moved from the ST01, ST02 or ST03 to the pack work center. Okay, so in packing, my source will be pack and destination will also be pack, because we are not performing any movement here. Instead, we are just repacking the HU and placing it in the pack work center. And the next step is staging, right? So in staging, we are moving the stock from pack to STAG or GI zone. Okay, so here I will create the automatic task once I confirm the packing, right? Did you understood this? Why I have given this indicator over here? And this is my OUT1. This is my storage process. So in my storage process T1, I'll define all these external steps, and my source bin will be ST01 or ST02 or ST03. This will be taken care by strategies, and the destination will be pack work center. Okay, and in second step, my destination will be pack work center itself. So that is the reason what I do is I'll not maintain source as pack work center and destination as pack work center in step 1, and also keep this blank, because here as mentioned earlier, the here my source bin will be pack work center itself, right? So obviously the destination bin will also be pack work center for first step. So that is the reason it is not necessary to maintain the destination bin. And here for IPIK, source bin is not necessary because it is taken care by the strategy. So that is the reason it is not necessary to maintain POSC for step 1 in outbound process in this particular config, IPIK, 2PAK and 3STG. And here the source and destination will be pack itself, because we are not performing any movement. Instead, we are just repacking the HU or the materials.
But how the system know that instead of put it to into the GI zone, you need to put it into the pack?
Sorry?
Yeah, I said that how the system knows that in the first step for picking, that instead of putting from the storage type 0, 1, 2, 3 to the GI zone, put it into the pack bin.
Because the destination bin is pack in step 2. It is a sequence, right? System will check sequentially. What is the destination bin in second? So in pack, we obviously my source and destination will be pack itself, right? And system will check what is the destination. As mentioned earlier, this one and this one will be same, right?
Yes.
So similarly, this one and this one will also be same.
Okay.
So that is the reason we haven't given anything.
Yeah, but you need to leave it empty then in the second.
Leave it empty meaning you need not define any POS here for this step. But you will. Okay, I'll show you what this actually means. I'll go to SPRO. Under cross process setting, warehouse task, define process oriented storage control. Here, what are my external steps? IPIK. First, I'll define my external process steps. Click on new entry. 1 PIK. Okay. Picking RN99. What is my internal process step? It will be stock removal. Where is stock removal? Pick. I'll hit enter. Automatically my direction changes. And what is the next step? 2PAK. Okay. Packing RN99. And I need to assign my internal process step, PAC. Okay. The next one is 3STG. 3STG. And staging RN99. I need to assign my internal process step. So for staging, I'll assign STAG, hit enter. My external steps are ready. Now I need to maintain the source and destination. So for first one, source is determined by strategies, so it can be blank, and destination is also blank, because in the second step, my source and destination are same. It is pack itself. So here the destination will be the source of second step will be equal to my destination. So that is the reason I need not maintain any POSC config for first step. I'll double click here. Click on new entry, RN99. I won't define the first step. I'll directly move on to the next step, 2PAK. 2PAK. In 2PAK, what is my source? Pack work center. So here I need to create my pack work center, right? Let me create one pack work center. Here I have created a packing center for GR zone. If I go to my layout, so this is one pack work center for GR zone. Let me also create one pack work center for GS. So in order to do so, I'll go to again SPRO. I'll go to master data. Under master data, first I'll define one storage type with work center role E. Go to my warehouse RN99. I'll copy this. Name it as OPCK. Pack in GI. Make sure my storage type role is E. E is work center. And that's it. Hit enter. So now I have defined my storage type. So I also need to create one storage bin. My storage bin name will be OPCK1 and assign to my storage type OPCK. Save it. My storage type and storage bin is ready. Now I need to identify that it has my work center, right? So for that, I need to define one work center. Go to my warehouse. So here I'll copy this. Give my work center name same, OPCK, GI packing. What is the storage type? OPCK. Repack will be the standard 3040. My work center layout will be VPMX itself. And then I'll keep all the settings standard. I'll hit enter. So now my work center is ready now. Let me go back to my POSC step for pack. Here my source will be OPCK and my WPT will be 3040. My destination will also be OPCK. Right. So step 2 is completed. If I go to this one, this I have defined. This one is defined. Next is this one, staging. RN99, 3STG. So my source will be pack itself. So I'll keep it blank, and then my destination will be 9020, and my bin will be GISO. See that I have only defined these two: 2PCK, 2PAK, and 3STG. Click on save. Okay. WPT does not fit. Okay, click on save. 3040. Let me go to my work center. It's 3040 itself. Put it as transfer. And, 3030. Let us check color. It is 3070. Stock removal. Source will be back, and destination will also be back. Let me give this. It was not saved or got. Let me select 3070. TSTG. Yeah, now system has taken it. So I have defined these two, 2PAK and 3STG. Okay. So for 2PAK, the source and destination is same, and for staging, the stock should be moved from OPCK1 to GISO. Okay, I'll save this, and now I'll define my storage process. RN99. Storage process is OUT1, and this time I'll give it as pick plus pack plus stage, and my direction is stock removal. It's it. Click on save. Now I'll select my storage process and then double click and assign my external steps in a sequential manner. So here, first I need to perform picking. Select my IP one. Yes, picking. Next one is packing. Third one is staging. So here after packing, I want to create the task. So that is the reason why I have activated for the second step. Hit enter. Now click on save. Okay. So now it is ready and click on save. Go back. Now your storage process is ready. So if we check our WPT, inbound WPT, in 101Z, we have directly assigned the storage process INB1 in the WPT itself. But if we go to our WPT, outbound WPT 2010, if I try to assign my, see that we get this error. No storage process is configured for warehouse process category 2. System won't allow you to, meaning system won't allow you to directly assign the storage process into the WPT. Okay, instead you need to determine from somewhere. So this storage process actually can be determined with the help of your warehouse order creation rule. We have already discussed about this warehouse order creation rule. Now we'll make use of this warehouse order creation rule to identify our POSC. Okay, so here first we have already certain warehouse order creation rules created in our warehouse. RN99. So these are two warehouse order creation rules. Okay. So let me assign my storage process. Okay. Here I have my storage process here. I'll assign my storage process OUT1 and click on save. So my storage process is now assigned to my warehouse order creation rule. Now I need to determine my warehouse order creation rule. That is determined from this one. Define search sequence for creation for activity areas. If I go to my warehouse RN99, how my warehouse order creation rule should be determined. So based on the picking activity area, if you're picking from activity area ST01, then this WCR should be determined, and this is the sequence. This we have already discussed. Or if you don't want to, there are two ways to determine your warehouse order creation rule. The method one is you can determine based on your activity areas, or if I go to my WPT, my WPT for outbound is 2010. I'll go to my WPT RN99 2010. Here also there is an option to, where is it? So this is the one. You can either assign directly your warehouse order rule, warehouse order creation rule in your WPT, or you can determine your warehouse order creation rule based on the picking activity area. Anything is fine based on the business requirement. Okay, since I'm already determining my warehouse order creation rule from activity, what I'll do is, otherwise I'll just delete those entries and try to determine from here. I'll go back here and assign my warehouse order creation rule here. WCR. Oh. Or let's determine from there itself, because we have two WCRs, right? So let it be. So now it goes like this. So once we get the outbound delivery, my WPT is determined. So my WPT is 2010. Okay, and after that, system will, when system is trying to create the picking task, my WCR is determined based on the picking activity area. And in my WCR, I have hard coded my storage process. And in storage process, I have defined my external steps. So this is how system sequentially validates the data and then executes the external steps in the executes the external steps defined in the storage process. Okay, so let us create one new outbound delivery. For the same material. Okay, this is my outbound delivery. Copy. Right. So let me try to, or let me see if the warehouse task is already created, because we have the wave management in place, right? Let's see. Click on create. I'll save it. So this step can be automated by using wave management. So in this case, I'm just trying to create the warehouse task manually. Now let me see. My warehouse order creation rule was determined successfully. WCR1. You guys following?
WOCR is used for picking.
Yeah. So in my
Okay.
WCR, I have hard coded my storage process, right?
Okay, because for inbound, I don't have any doubt, because I know that we have the warehouse process indicator or storage indicator when we use
process type determination indicator that we assign in the product master. Here in
exactly.
outbound, the process is different.
Exactly.
So it is
That's
driven
why
by warehouse order creation rule.
Okay, so then I got it. More or less, but I got it. So
yeah. So under my warehouse order, I have this task created, right? So if you can see, the source is ST01-03 and the destination bin is GI zone. If you can see, what is the storage process? My storage process is determined correctly, OUT1. And what is the step which you are performing? 1PIK. Okay, now let me copy this outbound delivery order. Okay, and go to monitor. Go to my documents. See, first, this is my warehouse order created. If I click on warehouse tasks, so this is the first task. I need to move the stock from source bin. But why it is not creating the task to packing work center? Here you see that it is showing GI zone, but it should be pack work center, right? Let me see. Click on confirm WT foreground. Got it. Here I need to create the task and then we try to confirm. Just confirmed it. Let's see. No, the stock is moving directly to GI zone. Instead, it should move to the pack work center, right? Based on our configuration. As we can see, after picking, stock is directly going to GI zone. It is not going to pack work center. Why? Okay. Go to cross process setting. Let me validate all the settings. Picking, packing, staging. Right? These three are defined: picking, packing, and staging. If I go to POSC under my warehouse RN99, picking is not given, packing is given, and staging is given, right? What I'll try to do is I'll create an entry. The external step is picking, IPIK, and I'll put it as pack work center here, and let's see if it works now. Let me create a new delivery and see if it is working as expected. And then I'll explain you what I've done. I'm trying to create the picking task. So my WCR is determined. Let me, so similar, like as we know that handling unit management is mandatory. So I'm trying to create the handling unit, picking handling unit, select the entry. So this packaging material, like system is suggesting you to use the packaging material box RN99 because our pack profile is already configured. So that is the reason we are able to see this pick HU. Okay. Now we also want to create a HU. Okay. I'm just generating a HU number, and then in my product WT, click on foreground. My destination bin is automatically populated now. Now let me see. System is again asking you to move it to GI zone directly. Why? Pick, pack, and stage, right? Let me also assign bin to my work center. Maybe this is creating issue. For packing, let me assign my bin. And let me also sort it. For all the bins. Cancel. just cancel it and try to create the task again and see this time if it is proposing me to move the stock from GR. Oh god. Now I think I got it. Let me remove this destination pin from WPT and see. So the WPT which we are using is 2010, correct? So let me remove the destination pin from WPT. Maybe that is stopping us. So let me keep it as blank. Now try. Still no. Log in again. Reason is, let me create one more one. I think this time it should work. System is looking for search sequence, right? Okay, somehow system is always trying to create task for GA zone. Let me rectify this and explain you what I have done in the next class. Okay.
Yep, it's good.
So tomorrow, same time, Rogelio, would that be fine
Yes,
for you?
please. Yes, please.
Thanks. Thanks, Rogelio.
Okay. Yeah, no, thanks to you, man.